Hello everybody and welcome to Outranked, the game show where you can walk away with geek cred and not much else. I'm your host Chris Mason and the truth is, I am Iron Man. For those who don't already know, Outranked is WatchMojo's top 10 list trivia game show. A lot of words there, but that's what it is. On this episode, WatchMojo staffers are doing up a countdown on the top 10 superhero movies of all time. And those super staffers that we have today are WatchMojo's very own Emily Brayton and Noah Baum. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Hi. Listen, let's meet them. Noah, you are one of WatchMojo's fearless interns.
That's correct.
And have been doing a lot of work for Junior Mojo. Let me ask you this, what is your superpower?
What is my superpower? My superpower is my Matthew McConaughey impression. You know, I do a lot of work with Junior Mojo, and I gotta say that it's all right.
Not bad, that was all right itself. Emily, what do you think? Out of 10, how would you rate that McConaughey impression?
It was all right.
Okay. Oh, okay. Out of 10, it's all right. Great.
Yeah.
Emily, you edit a lot of
good.
scripts and voice a lot of Miss Mojo videos. And when I told you that you'd be on the show with Noah, you let out an audible sigh. Is that just directed at Noah, or do you just hate all our interns?
Oh, no, I mean, Noah and I get into fights about various genres of movies all the time, so I knew it was just going to be a bloodbath today.
Various genres.
Brutal.
Okay,
Yeah.
Is the superhero movie a genre?
Not so much anymore, I
Oh?
feel. Because, like, movies that are in the superhero genre are just as much comedies these days, if Deadpool's any indication. Like, I would put it as much in a comedy section as I would in a superhero.
Oh, Noah, what do you think?
I look at it as like a hybrid genre, right? Because you get bits of like action and sci-fi, and you see a lot of recurring themes like, you know, responsibility, and there's tragedy with Spider-Man and Batman. So I do agree with Emily on that. That's one of the few things we do agree.
To me, the best superhero movies so far have been ones that activate other genres, like The Winter Soldier was kind of a political thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been doing a really good job of that lately. Like Ant-Man is like a heist movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome stuff.
So speaking of doing a really good job, let me tell you about Outranked. The goal of Outranked is to create the ultimate top 10 list, or at least get more points than your opponent. Our contestants will answer trivia questions that earn them points and first dibs on populating their list. Once they've ranked their personal lists of the top 10 superhero movies, our special guest judge will come in, award points, and decide whose list is Marvel's Luke Cage on Netflix and whose list is Marvel's Iron Fist on Netflix. The judge will award some points, and then whoever has the most is our winner. Simple. Okay, superhero movies, let's go. Our colleagues in the film department have put together a list of all-time great superhero movies. These are your nominees. Boom. There they are. Quick note, Spider-Man Homecoming isn't on there because it's so new as we're shooting this. It's still in theaters. Maybe everyone hasn't seen this, so we thought, okay, we'll put it on the next one, but not this one. But you can use that as your player pick if you see fit. Player pick, this will be your last pick, and you can choose any movie you want to put in there. I would recommend putting a superhero movie because, you know, Singing in the Rain might not go over well on
Well, there goes
I know
my
you
whole
love it.
game plan.
Yeah, right? I know you, Emily. Okay, round one is trivia. You get 5 points for each correct answer. There's gonna be 3 questions. Ready on your buzzers. This is multiple choice. Here we go. Which of these 4 pairs of superhero movies were released in 2008? Is it A, X-Men 3: The Last Stand and Superman Returns? B, The Dark Knight and Iron Man? C, Spider-Man 3 and Ghost Rider? D, Watchmen and X-Men Origins Wolverine? Who, I can't even tell who it was, but it's this stupid app. Okay, Noah?
It's B.
It's B, The Dark Knight and Iron Man. Correct. That is correct. 5 points for Noah, and you get the first pick. What's your pick gonna be?
I am going to pick The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight.
Because, I mean, that's like the be-all, end-all of like superhero movies, right?
You're
that's
right.
Dark and gritty, and now like every superhero movie is trying to emulate it, so I think it's a good pick.
Will The Dark Knight ever be knighted? So it'll be Sir The Dark Knight.
I don't know. He's gonna have to talk to Michael Caine about that.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Emily, your pick?
I'm gonna have to go with Iron Man.
Oh my God,
There it
we have a
is.
question of the Dark Knight and Iron Man, and the answer is Dark Knight and Iron. Anyway,
Funny
okay.
how that works out.
What? Yeah, funny how that works out. Number 2, question number 2.
Yes.
Ready on your buzzers?
Yeah.
This is multiple choice, but also feel free to rig in whenever you think you have the answer.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What superhero movie does this quote come from? I believe there's a hero in all of us that keeps us honest, gives us strength, makes us noble, and finally allows us to die with pride, even though sometimes we have to be steady and give up the thing we want the most, even our dreams. You haven't buzzed in yet, here are your choices. Is it A, Spider-Man 2, B, The Dark Knight, C, Logan, or D, Kick-Ass? Emily? A, Spider-Man 2 is correct. That's right, Aunt May said it to Peter. Okay, that's 5 points for you. We're tied at 5. What's your pick?
I'm gonna keep with the Marvel Universe and go with Civil War.
Okay,
Nice.
very good. Noah?
I am going to go with Deadpool.
Deadpool. That would have been my first pick, to be honest.
2016
You know what they say about great
blockbusters.
minds? There you go.
Yep.
Solid choices.
I think it's what superhero movies needed in 2016.
More
Like,
Ferris Bueller.
More
Yes,
Ferris
more
Bueller.
Ferris Bueller,
Basically.
more swearing.
Basically.
Things.
Okay, this is your final question in round 1. Then this is going to be multiple choice. Place these superhero films in order of highest to lowest domestic box office gross. You can have a look at the screen. Number 1, X-Men. Number 2, The Avengers. 3, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. 4, Superman Returns. Now, is it A, 1, 4, 2, 3, B, 2, 1, 4, 3, C, 2, 3, 4, 1, or D, 3, 2, 4, 1?
Oh my god.
Be sure to ring in.
Oh no.
Noah?
Is it C?
It is C. It is C. That's The Avengers, Batman vs. Superman, Superman Returns, and X-Men. That is the correct order. Well done. Well done.
Thank you. Thanks
10
so
to
much.
5 on the points. Let's get your 2 picks. Or 1 pick, I'm sorry.
1 pick. I think I am going to have to go with The Avengers.
Okay.
Because I love that movie. I love that movie so
great.
much.
Yep.
It's a good
It
time.
was a good one. Emily.
I'm going with the classic, Superman.
Ooh, Superman.
It's my
Christopher
first
Reeves.
love.
Your first love
My first, well, superhero love, I guess.
was Superman?
Yeah.
So those are the 2 picks. Guys, that's the end of round 1. Moving on to round 2. The stakes are doubled here. You get 10 points for every correct
it's like
answer.
Jeopardy.
And 2 picks. That's right, it's like double Jeopardy.
I was gonna say that.
Double Jeopardy. And also this is a play or pass round. You'll have the choice to play or pass on each question. Okay?
Okay.
If you answer right, you get the picks and the points. Answer wrong, and your opponent gets it. Okay, cool. So, the first category for this player pass is X-Men. Emily, do you want to play or pass?
I'll pass.
You're gonna pass.
I'm gonna pass.
Okay, Noah. You have 30 seconds. Okay. And for each of these X-Men characters, tell us which movie they were in.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna have 30 seconds.
All right.
And you need 5 out of these 6
To get it right?
to get it right.
Okay.
Okay? So, ready on the timer? Time starts as soon as I give you the first question here.
Okay.
Okay. Blob.
Blob, X-Men 3, The Last Stand.
Angel.
X-Men 3,
Azazel.
Azazel.
Yeah.
I pass, I don't know.
Richter.
Richter, X-Men First Class.
Inc.
X-Men 2, X2.
Viper.
Viper. X3.
And that's all. Okay. Let's review how you did here. Okay. You seem pretty stressed. How was that for you?
I'm not the biggest X-Men guy, I gotta be honest. So
Emily, well played.
Aha! That game.
Okay, X-Men Blob. You said X3. Answers X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Oh no.
Yep.
Most
Angel.
interesting game.
You said, what was it? Did you say?
I said X-Men 3.
X-Men 3. That was correct.
Oh, good.
X3, The Last Stand. He's trying to saw off his wings.
Yeah, I
One of the
remember
first
that.
scenes there.
That
Yep.
scarred me.
Yep, totally unnecessary subplot,
Yeah.
like the whole movie. But there it is. Azazel, I can't remember what you said, but the answer was X-Men First Class.
X-Men First Class.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. You blew it on that one. That's 2 wrong. You could only have 1. Richter was in Logan. Inc. was in X-Men Days of Future Past. He was only in a couple scenes. You might have missed him. And Viper was one of the villains in the Wolverine. The Wolverine. Okay, Emily, you get the points, and you get first 2 picks on that one. Let's hear it.
Gosh. Okay, so you have Deadpool. Let's see. You took Deadpool, so I'm gonna go with Guardians of the Galaxy for the unconventional comedy action superhero film.
Nice. Yep.
And
kind of a buddy comedy too.
Yeah, it's a really fun combination.
Yep.
Yeah. And OG Batman.
Ooh, OG Batman.
Tim
Michael
Burton
Keaton. Okay. Noah, your 2 picks?
Cool. My 2 picks are gonna have to be Spider-Man 2, because that might be like in my top 3 superhero movies of like all time.
Okay.
No
Which is why you
spoilers.
picked it 4th.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in there.
Okay.
And I guess I'm gonna have to go with Wonder Woman,
Wonder Woman. Oh,
which I saw
knew.
and loved very much.
Wonderful.
It's very hopeful, very fun.
A hopeful and fun finally from the DC universe.
Yeah. It's been quite depressing up to this point,
Right.
but
Yes.
hopefully this is a turnaround.
Except for Green Lantern. I mean,
We don't
let's
talk about
come
Green
on.
Lantern. We don't
All right,
talk
let's not talk
about
about it. Okay. Final question. Final trivia question. Noah, the category is supervillain voicemail.
Okay.
Will you play or pass?
I'm gonna pass.
Oh, okay. Emily,
Okay.
this one's for you. Listen to this voicemail and tell us which character it is addressed to. It's addressed to. Okay?
Oh.
Let's hear it.
Hey, it's me. You'll never guess who I ran into today. Miroslav the Eviscerator. From the pit. He wants to join the league. Remember the time he tore the face off of some guy, used it to wipe his nethers, put it back on the guy's head and said, "Who's got the shit-eating grin now?" He sends his love. You're probably at a board meeting right now, but you should come over for supper later. I'm making sushi.
That was weird.
Wow.
That was
Voicemail
odd.
from Bane. That's great.
Okay, so from Bane, addressed to?
Bruce Wayne? Because he's at a board meeting?
Yeah. Incorrect.
No!
Yes, that is incorrect.
Oh, I see where it's going now with sushi. Now I see it. Maybe.
Sushi might have been a red herring. Because he referred to the pit,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
There would have been no time for him to leave a voicemail after Bruce Wayne had been to the pit. Plus, they have no shared history in the pit. It was to
Nope.
Miranda Tate, aka Talia al Ghul.
Of course.
Tough one, tough one.
It's tough.
But a good guess, a good guess. Noah, you get the points.
Yay.
And the picks, let's hear 'em.
The picks. Okay, so for my picks, I'm gonna have to go with Chronicle,
Chronicle.
which is written by Max Landis, and is just like a really interesting take on the superhero genre. At least it was at the time. And I'm also going to have to pick The Incredibles, because I know this is like a huge slight to Emily, and it's not personal. It's just I love The Incredibles.
It's incredible. Is what
A
it
huge
is.
slight? Oh, because,
It's Disney and Pixar.
yeah.
It's
And
kind of
that's
Emily.
your
Wonderful.
bag.
It's my
It's your
jam.
specialty.
Yes.
What do you think of Chronicle as a pick?
It's a good one for sure.
Thanks.
Like it's very the stamp of the director's on it for sure. So
Okay.
I definitely.
He did go
appreciate
on to direct the Fantastic Four, which it's like Green Lantern. Let's just say that.
Very
Okay.
stampy. You just want to stamp it. Yeah, let's just stamp
it
it.
hurts so much.
Emily, your picks.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Watchmen
Watchmen.
and X2.
X2 and Watchmen. So many good movies on this list. Okay, guys, that's the end of trivia. I'm all out of questions. Let's go back and forth playground style for the last few picks. Let's see, who's in the lead right now? Noah's in the lead right now. Emily,
Neck and neck.
let's get your first pick.
Okay, out of these ones
Yeah.
here.
out of
Okay,
What remains?
I'm gonna go with Kick-Ass.
Nice. Nice.
Yes. All right.
I'm gonna go with Logan.
Logan. I'm surprised Logan was picked this late,
I know.
personally.
I was just testing it.
Just waiting.
Yeah.
Emily?
Hellboy 2.
Nice.
The Golden Army. Noah?
Unbreakable.
Nice. And okay, so that's
That's it.
That's it. Now you get your player picks. You can choose any movie you want at all to put on this list. What's it gonna be? Emily.
The Dark Knight Rises.
The Dark Knight Rises. Okay.
I am going to go with, this might be a bit of a weird spoiler pick, but I'm going to go with Iron Man 3,
Iron
which I
Man.
feel doesn't get nearly enough love.
3.
Yeah, Iron
Three,
Man
you
3.
say? Why Iron Man 3?
Yeah, I figured I'd get that. Basically, with Iron Man 3, it's directed by Shane Black, as I'm sure we all know. and he really put his own personal twist on the traditional Marvel formula and shook it up. And he made some narrative choices which did not exactly
help.
You know, hold on. I wouldn't say that Marvel fans responded 100% positively to at all times, but I remember seeing some of the choices he made and being like, oh my God, that's genius. That is just genius. It's funny and it's outside of the box and it's a movie I really like.
Cool.
Solid.
Right on, solid. Okay, so you guys, that's the end of the questions and everything. Now, Noah, you're in the lead. I'm gonna give you the option to swap something. If you wanna spend 15 of your 20 points, you can take something from Emily's list, put it on yours, and stick her with something from yours. From your list.
Don't make me sad.
Yeah, don't make her sad, but you know, do what you gotta do.
I think I got to pass.
You're gonna pass on that one?
Pass.
Okay.
I'm confident.
No swapping then. You guys have 10 things in your list now.
Yes.
All right, but this isn't a list yet. You gotta rank it. Okay, I'm gonna give you a chance to do that, but first, let's introduce our special guest judge. He has been working at WatchMojo since 2009. Since he started working here, he's led up both the comic book department and been a big part of the film department. Now he has his hands on almost every single list that we rank. Please welcome Mike Patel. Mike.
Hey.
Thanks for being here.
I always knew this day would come.
Yes, you'd be a judge on a top 10 list show. I don't know how you knew this day would come, but here it is. I'm gonna talk to you in a second, guys. Go ahead and start ranking your list.
Sure.
Thinking about your pitches. Okay, Mike, you're gonna have 50 points to divvy up amongst these guys how you see fit.
I'm not good at math, Chris.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll get it in post. It's okay. We'll like overdub your voice and everything. Mike, you used to work on the
Origins.
comic book Origins.
Yeah. I used to write up all those. Now we have a lot of writers helping us take those on. Nice. So I used to have to really investigate, find out what the real deal is with like some A-list ones, some really abstract third ones. I can't even remember their names. So.
Can you think of any superhero that you haven't seen in a movie yet that you wish they'd have their own
She-Hulk.
movie? She-Hulk. It's true.
She-Hulk.
Why do we not have a She-Hulk movie?
It's weird because she got her power from a blood transfusion. Anyway, weird.
Oh, yeah. That's odd. I didn't know that about her.
Not because she was under like a beaming light.
Right.
So, yeah.
Blood transfusion superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see why maybe they want to stay away from that in a movie.
They could change it.
Anyway, I hope they make a movie about ecstatics. If you don't know ecstatics, look them up. Great superhero team. Okay, guys, I think you're ready.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
You ranked? Okay. By the power of Grayskull, here are your lists. Here we go. So
It's
Emily's
magic.
list. Number 10, Kick-Ass. Then Hellboy 2, X2, The Dark Knight Rises, Watchmen, Guardians of the Galaxy, Iron Man, Superman, Captain America Civil War, and Batman. Noah's list. Unbreakable, Chronicle, Iron Man 3, Logan, The Incredibles, Deadpool, Avengers, Wonder Woman, Spider-Man 2 at number 2, and number 1 is The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. So Mike, we're gonna give these guys each 1 minute to sell you on their list and why their list is superior to the other person's list. Let's start with Emily. You're gonna go second. Noah, you go first.
Okay.
Cool. Does the clock start now?
Clock starts now.
Cool, okay. So for my list, I've chosen it based on levels of critical acclaim, box office success, fan opinions, and a little personal preference. So I put The Dark Knight and Spider-Man 2 as my highest picks, which I think are sort of no-brainers. Spider-Man 1 was great, but Spider-Man 2 really brought the series home as a whole, I found. I put a couple of outsider picks on there. I put Unbreakable and Chronicle on there. Two of my favorite superhero movies that aren't the most traditional stories to be told in both very interesting ways. Logan, critical acclaim, one of the best superhero movies, not only of the year, but of all time, maybe at this point. Various genre influences, very interesting stuff. Deadpool, I mean, just come on, one of the funniest superhero movies ever. Just completely takes on the formula in a new, really exciting, very funny way, and Ryan Reynolds he kills it. He absolutely kills it. The Incredibles, you gotta throw a little bit of animation in there. It's great stuff.
Time.
Wow.
Okay, any hot takes?
Yeah, my hot take is you have a really solid looking list with a few flies in the ointment. Iron Man 3.
Okay, we'll get into this more after. We'll get into this more. I know, we'll get there. We'll get there. Emily, let's hear yours.
Okay.
1 minute starting nowish.
Sure. So my list is a good mix of more modern takes and some classics such as Batman and Superman, and a mix of great ensemble casts versus standalones. In terms of having Batman #1, I know my generation goes for The Dark Knight because everyone knows Christian Bale is their Batman, but I gotta go with the classic. Tim Burton just knocked it out of the park in his own special way. It's great. Captain America Civil War, though, is, in my opinion, the best of the franchise so far. And it just brings an ensemble cast that's super all-star and like brings in morality and politics into the superhero genre. It's super exciting. Superman, like I said, Christopher Reeve is just Superman to me. So that's that. And if we're speaking about actors who are their characters, Iron Man is, of course, I don't know the line between RDJ and that. And then you got your comedy with Guardians of the Galaxy and darkness with Watchmen. You know, good stuff.
Thank you, Emily. Mike, hot takes?
My hot take is I am a Michael Keaton Batman Forever, Batman for Life, not forever. He wasn't in that one.
Okay.
No, I didn't say that. I think Michael Keaton was always my favorite Batman, but Dark Knight from our generation is considered like it influenced all these darker, edgier movies. That said, Captain America Civil War is my favorite from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's a conspiracy thriller. And then my second is Guardians, which Emily has, which is, whew, although Noah has the girl power, he's got Wonder Woman, which was phenomenal.
Stole it.
Tough. Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I get it, the second one, everyone loves it.
Let me dig in on Batman here.
Yeah.
So Michael Keaton is your favorite Batman, but you
Yeah.
thought like Christopher Nolan's Batmans were maybe better movies? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And so is this too high? Is that a worthy #1?
I think if you take its historical place and what it did at the time, and it was, before The Dark Knight made it cool to be dark, Batman made it cool to be dark. Before that, you had Adam West. Rest in peace, Adam West. I grew up, I rewatched Batman a million times, I rewatched The Dark Knight a million times. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. So really, what I'm seeing here, each one has things I love, like Incredibles, like Deadpool's pretty good. The middle drag. I have to be, I'm trying not to be like super, you know, fly in the ointment here, but I'd say they each have things I love and things I don't love, and they're kind of equaling out, and they're kind of going to tie territory, but thankfully I'm a judge, so I could veto that tie, so we're not going to do that. That's crazy. So really, this is now at the point where it's Sophie's choice, where one of you has to fall to your death and the other one has to get my hand and be saved. That's a superhero reference. That happened in Batman Forever. That happened in Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. So
Who is the superhero in Sophie's Choice?
I thought I was going to say,
Sophie's
is that
Choice
a
is not a
movie?
superhero movie. That's the expression.
Superhero in every
The expression is Sophie's Choice. All right, fine. The Good Son. There's two kids.
The Good Son. Okay. I like Meryl Streep is a superhero in every movie she's in.
Is.
That's true. That's true. So what I'd say is, just to quickly recap, these two I'm kind of like either way, to be honest. Spider-Man 2, Civil War, I like Civil War better. Superman we haven't talked about, that's the Christopher Reeve. That is, if this redefined superhero movies before that redefined it, that defined superhero movies. Iron Man, that started the MCU, come on guys.
I know.
That's incredible. Avengers, let's be honest, try rewatching it again without falling asleep. It was great, it was amazing.
My sister cannot without falling asleep.
It was amazing the first time, good jokes, but like I try watching, I'm like, they're on that hella thing forever. Anyway, now I sound like a real douche, but Deadpool, I liked it, but I think overhyped. Guardians of the Galaxy, one of my favorites. Watchmen, underrated, but I wouldn't watch it again. Dark Knight Rises, come on, it's
Okay, so Mike, in terms of points then, how are you going to divvy up those 50 points?
Like I said, it's really close. It's like tie territory, but I'm not going to go 25-25.
Okay.
I'm going to give Emily 30 points, and Noah, you're getting 20.
Okay. Emily came into this round, you didn't know this, she came into this round with 15 points. Noah came in with 20. That means that Emily ends up in the lead with 45. Noah finishes with 40. Oh man, that was a close one. I feel like that one really went back and forth.
You've been outranked.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we can work that into the catchphrase. So Emily, you're moving on to the next round. Next round, you'll face off someone, another winner. Mike, thanks for being here. Thanks for judging. Guys, Noah, Emily, thanks for playing. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us in the comments who you thought had the better list. For more great outrankery, subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.